BYD's new luxury electric SUV, well, plug-in hybrid SUV, starts at 181,000 US dollars. Except aside from BYD's supercar, this is the most expensive BYD car to ever go on sale. And as you can see, it's pretty bling. It's got some gold and some other blingy stuff. And if you're into this kind of thing, it's pretty damn cool. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Yangwang, BYD's luxury car brand, have announced the U8L. This is called the Ding Shi Edition. It's going to launch on the 12th of September officially. Pre-sales actually began on the 31st of July with a price of 181,000 US dollars. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly not cheap. Now, it's actually cheap in comparison to its direct rival, a Mercedes-Maybach SUV, which is about an additional 100,000 US dollars and is quite a bit smaller and less luxurious, to be honest. Now, you probably think to yourself, well, Sam, what are you talking about? Why are you comparing it to a Mercedes-Maybach? It doesn't compete with that. It's not actually what Chinese consumers think, and that's the reason why sales from Mercedes-Benz, Audi, BMW and Porsche have all declined significantly this year, particularly Porsche. We're seeing a lot of well-heeled buyers buy luxury cars from Chinese brands instead of traditional German brands. YouTube's new algorithm means that you're often not getting all of our videos in your feed. There's 7,500. I'm pretty sure you're probably not seeing a lot of them. In the description, there is a link to our newsletter. Click on that and you can get an update every day of all the latest news in the electric car industry. So this is called the Ding Shi. What does that mean? Well, that refers to an era or family with a prominent status and prosperous scene. Similar to the concept of prosperity, says carnewschina.com. Yeah, it's basically announcing itself as a vehicle for people who are saying, I'm wealthy, pay attention. And the front fascia apparently has 99 diamond-shaped lamp beads on each side. And adding to its blinginess is 3 24-karat gold emblems or badges that depict the oracle bone script for the character Electricity. Yeah, I mean, you can see all that gold on the outside. That's actually gold. Yeah, it's gold-plated, but, you know, it's still gold. How big is this thing? It's actually massive. And as a result, you can't drive it in Europe without a truck license. And that's why BYD are not going to bother selling it in Europe. I think the same rules apply in Australia as well. It's 5.4 meters long, 2,050 millimeters wide, and 1,921 millimeters high, meaning it's enormous and enormously heavy. In fact, as far as I know, it's the heaviest SUV you can buy in China that's not a military vehicle anyway. There's a heavier one in the US. I think the GMC Hummer SUV is actually heavier than this. In terms of actual weight, it weighs a monstrous 3,600 kilograms, which is 7,925 pounds. Yeah. You can see why in some countries you need a truck license to buy it. It has a gross vehicle weight of 4,210 kilograms. So you can load it up with around 610 kilos of additional weight, people, etc. But yeah, I mean, that's a lot of weight, isn't it, rolling on the roads? That's a very, very large and very heavy vehicle. Now, looking at those wheels, it has a 23-inch 8-hole forged wheels and a power split tailgate with floating wheel caps. Floating wheel caps, I don't know why, but they kind of remind me of spinners. Did you guys remember spinners? Remember people that used to put them on their cars, and when their cars were standing still, it looked like the wheels were still moving. Anyway, my brother and I used to always laugh about spinners. Getting back to the car. Front seats, they have 14-point massage, smart temperature sensing armrests, dual headrest audio. So both headrests in the front seats have their own audio built into the headrest, and they have side wing support. Second row gets dual zero gravity seats, standard with 18-point massage, headrest audio, smart temperature sensing armrests, executive tray tables, and digital screens for each passenger. 3 second row modes include cloud watching, movie mode, one touch recline mode, and fully flat seat mode. This is seriously a luxurious car. Third row offers shoulder space and long seat cushions, along with standard heated seats, heated central armrests, and electric adjustment. So it's got a proper 3 rows. What about power? Well, the engine is actually very small for a car this size. 2-litre turbo range extender powers the U8L, but it's coupled with a 4-motor system that delivers a combined peak power output of 880 kilowatt. That is 1,180 horsepower and 1,280 newton meters of torque. Claimed combined range is 1,160 kilometers. This thing, I've got to admit, strangely, it doesn't appeal to me, but it is pretty cool for what it is. BYD say they'll announce full specifications, including charging speed and anything else I haven't mentioned in this article, when it's actually officially revealed in the next couple of weeks. What do you guys think? Are you a fan? Do you like it? Not like it? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Bye-bye. I'm telling you the honest truth, I've been a little scared. In some of the electric cars that I've driven, one of them I drove had 1,300 horsepower. That's a lot. And I've got to admit, it's a little scary driving a car that fast. If you don't think it is, you've probably never been in a car on a racetrack that can do 0 to 100 in 2 seconds and is not small. I mean, it's not, low to the ground, analog type steering. You're talking cars with, 2,000 newton meters of torque, 1,300 horsepower. It's ridiculous. It's so much power and speed, but that's nothing, absolutely nothing in comparison to some of the new electric supercars coming out of China. BYD, they've just revealed their supercar, the Yangwang U9, has 3,020 horsepower. 3,020 horsepower. Now, this thing, I think, would be monstrously fast, but monstrously scary because it's also monstrously heavy. It's 2,500 kilograms. That's more than 5,500 pounds with 3,020 horsepower. Recently in China, journalists and some media have been saying these power wars, and it is kind of a power war, they're getting a bit out of control. It's getting a bit dangerous. But they were saying that about the Xiaomi SU7 Ultra, which that only has 1,500 horsepower. This has more than double. Honestly, I think anyone should be terrified at getting into a car with 3,020 horsepower. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. It's great to have you with us. If you can become a member of the channel, that'd be amazing, and it helps support me and the family. That would be great. I'll put a link in the description below. BYD's Yangwang U9, 3,020 horsepower, as in actually 15 minutes ago, this news was released in China. And this is the track edition. So this is not the standard edition, this is the track edition.